come on in and welcome. It's the Ice Guys Live Betcast, powered by
Royal Canada.
Join Ian Cameron, Alex B. Smith, and a vast rotation of guests throughout the night as they live bet all the action in the National Hockey League, shift by shift, goal by goal. So sit back, grab a beverage, and catch along with the Ice Guys. Here's Ian and Alex B.
Welcome to an Ice Guys Stanley Cup Final, Game 4 live betcast. Ian Cameron with you. Alex B. Smith will be along momentarily. We've got everybody in the chat tuned in. We've got Benji on the screen already. And we're here for Game 4 Stanley Cup Final. Really a pivotal game in the series, as often is when you're talking 2-1 in the series at a Game 4. It's either going to be 3-1 or 2-2. So fascinating game ahead, which has just gotten underway, by the way. We're about a minute into the first period here with Vegas and Carolina. They actually dropped this puck 2 minutes sooner than I thought they were. They said 8:22, and now tonight they decided we're going to drop it at 8:20 anyway. So can't figure out what these guys are doing. They moved the actual minute where they dropped the puck from one game to the next. But we are here now, and we are ready for Game 4, and so is Benji as a big Vegas Golden Knights fan, fresh off a thrilling Game 3, and what a series it has been. Like I said, just absolute spectacular series for 3 games. And Benji, how are you feeling here as Game 4 gets underway?
I've been liking what I'm seeing out of Vegas, but that game the other night clinched.
Oh, Carolina on the board.
Yeah,
oh my goodness, like that. Oh
no,
my
God.
The puck, there's a shot wide from the point. It bounced off the boards. Carter Hart tried to, I think, play the puck with his goal stick. He missed it, and it bounced right back in front of the net. And Logan Stankoven, Johnny on the spot on the backhand, right in front of the net, lifts it past Carter Hart, and the Hurricanes get the first goal here of Game 4, which is something they have not done, obviously, since Game 1, where they scored the first goal, although Vegas did win that game. So there's your positive vibes if you're a Vegas fan. The last time Carolina scored the first goal was Game 1. They lost that game. So there you go.
Been a good series. I can't complain.
Yep, no question. So there you go. 5 straight Game 4 goals for Logan Stankoven, says Rich in Van City. So how about that? Wow. I didn't realize that. What a start here. Holy shit. Yeah, minute 6 in. Logan Stankoven with that goal. And wow, I didn't realize Game 4 had been such a strong game as far as what game number in the series for him to score. But he's been apparently a red-hot goal scorer in Game 4. Now Vegas takes a penalty. So Carolina now going to the power play about 23 seconds after Logan Stankoven makes it 1-0.
I'm on ABC, and you're way ahead of me.
Well, that's good. At least now I know to hold up my reaction a little bit. Now that I know exactly how far ahead you are.
I can't believe I'm on their network TV on an antenna.
Yeah, and I'm in a different country and getting the faster than you. I hear you on that. Yeah. Now, the Carolina power play had been really a problem for them throughout most of the power play for the Hurricanes just hasn't been very good in the playoffs. It struggled in the Montreal series. It struggled in the early part of this series, and then in Game 2, the game they won, it came alive in the third period. And then the overtime goal from Seth Jarvis was also on the power play. So the power play has been a little bit better the last few games, but still, obviously some work to be done. Oh, breakaway Vegas. Oh, what a stop by Bussy on a short-handed breakaway. Oh. Welcome to the Stanley Cup playoffs and your first official game as a starting goalie, Brandon Bussy. Wow.
Can't really say both power plays have been phenomenal, but both PKs have been pretty decent.
That's what I'm going to do. If it's not a goal, I'll react live. If it is a goal, I will mute my reaction. That's what I'm going to do for you moving forward and anyone else that might be lagging behind a little bit. Yeah, that was Carlson. Jeez, that was a bargain bin special, man. Even though I'm on Carolina, I wouldn't have minded that. But It was a good prop night. It really was, honestly. Yep. I want to stop there by Bussy. Like that could be a big time momentum killer for the Vegas Golden Knights. You give that up, or Carolina rather, and you give that up.
Well, not looking good for Vegas.
Oh,
yeah. Maybe
what
we
a
are on the
pass.
same time here. Yeah.
What a pass. Yeah, who thinks that's a goal with Freddie? It could have been a goal, Rich. 100% it could have been because the high danger chances. He's not a great goalie against breakaways, Freddie. What a stop that was by Bussy. Stuck with it. And then right back down, right at the end of the power play, Carolina right there, bam.
Yeah.
And 2-0 Canes, Jackson Blake. Holy mackerel. You couldn't have scripted a better start here. Yep, for the, yep. And Braden McNabb's pretty reliable on the penalty kill, but that was a tough one for him there. Yep.
Well, it's been tough to bet over 1.5 first period.
Yep. That's the one thing about Braden McNabb. We're marveling over his absolute guts and toughness. He didn't really have a glaring mistake in Game 3. He just had one there, though.
He had less blocks, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Yeah. He's gutting it out, man. There's no way.
I think
he's just doing the best he can in a real tough situation. Yeah.
When they showed his nose, that puck damn near took his face off.
Yep.
Apparently, he came back before the game was ended.
Probably shouldn't be playing, but that's another story. Yeah. But
Nailed
what did I tell you too? Stankoven and Blake, that line, if that line has a good night, that's going to be good news for Carolina. And they've got both goals so far, Stankoven and Blake. And Blake's goal is not a power play goal. It came just after the power play ended.
Alex was right on that. You can look down the bench and see McNabb there and go, well, my injury doesn't hurt so much.
Yeah. I'm going to be, because I've got a pretty decent sized bet. Like I really liked Carolina tonight. So I'm going to be probably locking in a little Vegas at some point because we know no lead's been safe in this series either. Let's not forget that.
You gave that Martin hook out. His point prop was plus 220.
Yeah, by the way, it's Stankoven from Blake and Chatfield, and then Blake from Ehlers and Hall. So there you go. Those are the scoring plays. So already 2 points for Blake, goal and an assist. And then we've got goal for Stankoven, assists for Chatfield, Ehlers, and Hall.
Well, it's obvious that Larkin needs to be on the Vegas Golden Knights.
Yes. Everyone wants Dylan Larkin. And Vegas is on his list. Vegas, Minnesota, and Florida were the teams on his list. Although I'm hearing that there's a couple other teams he'd be okay. He'd probably be okay with going to that aren't on his list.
He ain't going to Vegas.
No. Vegas has usually got their hand in a lot of things, but
not that.
No. Well, not that. It's the cap issues. And it's also, missed the net. That's a great point, Nick, because Carolina, they'll pay you for Carolina if this gets to 3-0 on Bet365. Your Carolina money line bets will cash. That's important to point that out.
The Wild need Larkin, but you got to pay Hughes.
That's right. Well, I've said this before. I'm not as big on a fan of Dylan Larkin as other people.
I'm not either.
There's been games in big spots he hasn't shown up. Sometimes he does. But sometimes he doesn't either. So, like I said, and he has to take some of the blame for what happened in Detroit. He wants out of there because he thinks it's a situation where he can't win. Well, aren't you part of the problem of them not being able to win there? You're going to take that problem with you to wherever you're going to go next, maybe, if you have that kind of attitude. 6-1 the shots right now, by the way, for Carolina. So they have completely controlled the flow here in the first 7 minutes.
DraftKings took that bet away. First to 5 shots. It's crushing it. There we go.
Oh, what a beautiful deke move by Mark Stone. It's always Mark Stone, man, to get him fucking going.
Yep.
He faked a slap shot and then just made a deke move and put Bussy down and out, put it around him. That's a great move. For a guy, like I said, he's not a great skater, but the guy's still got great hands and great moves when he's got the puck on the stick. That was a nice little sachet move to really put Bussy in a tough spot. Fakes the slap and then went around and yep. And again, Carolina. That's a great stretch pass, though. Oh, that's such a great stretch pass. But still, this is how many times has this happened for Carolina, where they've let the other team get behind them? It happened early in the Montreal series, not so much later in the series, but early in that series. Yeah, it was Shea Theodore. It's an unbelievable pass. Shea Theodore, man's having a tremendous playoffs. Keep saying that. But that pass was right on the money, right on the tape. Huge goal. And now how does Carolina kind of respond now? Their lead cut to 2-1. Wow, 3 goals here in the first 8 minutes.
That's the second time Mark Stone's got a goal from there in this series. Right there.
Yeah. Who saw this being like a freaking fire wagon hockey series to this extent? Like, people were talking about how great defensively these two teams are. They're putting in goals like it's freaking candy.
Weren't we saying that before the series started? We were like, this is a real hockey watchers playoffs. It's going to be defensive and boring. And, you know, people, casuals are going to be mad about it. I've been telling casuals, you better watch this game.
Yep.
It's entertaining. Like September hockey.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah. I hate to say it, but I think Carolina, even if Carolina wins, I mean, Alex and I both have a piece of Carolina in under 7.5. Like, that's already in some jeopardy right now. 3 goals already.
I've just been taking Vegas team total over 2.5.
That's it. That's exactly it, Rich. There's no man-to-man defensive structure that can account for a stretch pass that, because someone's got to quickly, all of a sudden, yeah. Everyone's got their defensive coverage on one individual. You can't account for that.
Surprised you didn't mention the hockey awards on the show today.
Was there? I can't keep track, man. They get what? They gave away another award.
Well, Cooper got Jack Adams.
Yeah.
Ted Lindsay went to McDavid.
Right.
Suzuki got the Selke. And Caulfield got Lady Bing.
There we go. Yeah, that makes sense. Yep. I got no issues with those kind of awards. I never have a big argument or against it.
I was hoping Quenneville.
Yeah. Yeah, I was.
And Cirelli.
Yeah.
So both were finalists. So.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, they were. The one. I don't even have a big problem with John Cooper winning. It's just that this is a year you really should have given it to Ruff, but I understand why they gave it to Cooper. He really did a great job too. You know, with all the injuries Tampa Bay had, especially early in the year. I get why. And plus he's never won one. They wanted to finally, you know, he's been a model head coach for the last decade in the sport. Maybe they finally wanted to give him one. That's probably part of it as well.
They were all in it. They were all in it this year.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot the other. Nick Foligno got what's the award for basically like the Walter Payton Award. Humanitarian award.
Oh yeah, humanitarian. Yeah, and deserved it. Absolutely deserved it. It was a great. He's done a lot of work. Both those Felinos, man, they do a lot in the community. Wherever they've been in their careers, they've always done a lot of good work in the communities that they've played. They're good kid. I mean, it's a good family, man. Mike Foligno raised two tremendous kids. They're both, and the other kid too. It's Nick Foligno. It's Marcus Foligno. There's another one too, although he didn't have as big a hockey career.
What are you talking about? Was that Suzuki's brother in the AHL?
Oh, Ryan Suzuki. I'm pretty sure. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, younger brother of Nick. Yep. I was pretty sure of that. Well, it's a free-for-all betcast, which means it's a goose night on the betcast. And speak of the devil, what's up?
How's everybody doing?
Clothes on, man. What do you think you're
No way, man. I got home from work. We had pizza, so the old boy gets to relax tonight. So I turn the TV on, and I'm like, what the hell is going on here? All of a sudden it's 2-1, and I'm like, okay, cool. Don't mind a game like this. Apparently there's no defense being played tonight, but that's okay.
Yeah, as long as the camera's from the neck up, we'll deal with it.
Well, here I gotta show off my new tattoo.
Yeah. Oh, that's not bad actually.
There's my new tattoo.
There we go. Yeah.
So if you go on to I went on to 365. I got Jackson Blake to score two or more goals. I got him at plus 850, and if he gets the hat trick, it's plus 3,500. So I grabbed both those. I have a feeling Blake's going to have a night.
Well, he's off to a tremendous start. 1 goal, 1 assist. He got in both of the goals. Yep.
And I have a feeling Mark Stone. This is going to be a Mark Stone night as well, right? Like he's gonna do everything he can to help his team get in here. So same thing. He was plus 800 for 2 or more, and plus 2,500 for the hat trick.
There we go. So you're taking some big, some shots with multiple players to have some big nights on the scoreboard. Well, we certainly saw Mitch have his night the other night.
I tell you, I didn't grab his 2 or more, but I grabbed the 3 or more. I threw a 5-unit bet on that.
Wow.
And that one came through. I'm like, you little prick, you're probably going to win the Conn Smythe. You couldn't do that in Toronto, but okay, whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But I'll make money off his back all day.
At least you're going to make some cash off of his success. You're right.
Yeah.
And it's killing you inside. Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'm now at the point where I'm just like,
accept.
Yeah. He's a good player. We all know he's a good player. He's got great hands. He's got great hockey sense. He doesn't have to be the number one guy in Vegas, plain and simple.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to pull the team. So it makes a big difference. Not being in Toronto, I think that's part of it too, away from the glare, right? It's made a difference in him. So good for him. Good on him. Not much else you can do about it.
You know what too is the difference is that he is playing with much more responsible defensive line mates in Vegas compared to Toronto. That's the other part of that equation, right? Like he doesn't have to be the guy. He doesn't have to be playing the defense when nobody else wants to. Yeah.
Right. Nope. Shit like that.
Right.
So I still think this game is going to go 6, or this series is going to go 6, even though Vegas has had this series under their thumb. All 3 games, it's been Vegas. It really has.
Yeah. No.
So.
Yep.
Well, you have to come to the realization they're going to lose a game or 2. They have. I mean, this is going to happen.
Well, they like Carolina's not a shit team. They're a good team. No, Rod coaches them very well. Yeah, they're a great team. So, right. What was I going to say? There's something else. I heard something today.
Vegas kind of limped into this whole shit, but I'll take it.
Oh, and yeah, I know what it was. I'm on the same boat as you, Ian. Larkin is not. He's got some deficiencies that show up a lot. So him to be asking out of Detroit, Stevie Yzerman's going to make him. Yzerman's not going to deal him for a bag of pucks and a pile.
Yeah, but he might
He's
have
got-
to because he's only got a few handful of teams on his list, and everybody knows he's being dealt. And
Yeah, but you know
you're
what?
not
He's
gonna be
also
able to demand anything and everything. You're not going to get the whole.
he's also got a 5-year contract in Detroit.
Yeah.
I'd make him play the damn thing out. Fuck you.
There you go.
You can stay.
Detroit doesn't have to
Right?
do anything. They can sit on it.
And that's what that was what I wanted to say. Was the other day, it was yesterday or the day before. I think it was yesterday. It had to have been yesterday. Yesterday was Monday. I was listening to a reporter out of must have been New York. Had to have been New York because it was on a podcast.
Right.
And his thought process was they bowed to Hughes and they let him get out of Vancouver. You can't keep bowing to these players. You can't. So all 32 teams are going to have to sit down and go, okay, we're done. You signed a 5-year contract. You can play your 5-year contract. You're not happy? I don't care. Do better. So I'm of the opinion that, and yeah, it brings in collusion charges and this and that and the other thing. But if I'm an owner, I wouldn't be putting up with that shit. You signed an 8-year deal.
Yeah.
Right?
He's not going
Play
to
it out.
Vegas.
No.
Because people are like, well, we might go to Vegas. I said, no. Vegas landed their Moby Dick, their whale. They got Marner.
Yeah.
They don't need Larkin.
To be honest, if I'm Detroit, if you want to get him out the door, if you want to be done with him, he goes to Minnesota and you get Wallstead as a goaltender.
Yep.
Like that's the move. With maybe another piece or two, right?
Eriksson Ek would be a part of that trade.
Yeah, probably. Right,
Oh, yeah.
possibly.
Yeah, well, that's
Right,
what Jonathan Davis keeps telling us. If they're going to trade for Larkin, there's no way they're keeping him and Eriksson.
You wouldn't think so.
Already there, yeah. So you got to
Right.
move somebody.
Well, Detroit, they were looking for a second center for depth anyways, and now
Yeah.
Larkin just throws this wrench in the whole thing. So now they need
Montreal's
to-
going to be heartbroken because here
Right.
they are. They need a second line center desperately. They had fucking
Yeah.
Jake Evans as their second line center, and that's
Yeah.
I like Jake Evans, but he can't be a second line center in the Stanley Cup playoffs. But they desperately need one. They would love to get a Dylan Larkin, and yet Dylan Larkin didn't put Montreal on his trade list.
No. I think
Minnesota's pit or Detroit's pissed probably that Montreal's not on the list because Yzerman probably knows they've got everything in their cupboard. Montreal, to
right.
offer us.
There's not many teams that can pay. Montreal is one of those teams.
Yes.
Oh, and then did anybody hear? I heard a report today that Kachuk has asked Ottawa that if they can move him, he'd love to move.
No way.
Yeah, apparently.
Is that rumblings or actually that he's requested?
It came through not Pierre Maguire. I saw it on somebody's X feed.
Right.
I don't know
So
about that.
now again, how much can you trust it? Like, is that just rumblings or is that an actual, him saying like, I've had enough of this, get me the hell out of here.
Right.
But same thing with Larkin.
There we go.
If your team doesn't do well, you're part of the problem.
Mhm.
So, but where's he going to go? Like this is the other thing. Like there's only so many teams that can move these guys, that can accept these guys.
Power play goal for Jordan Stahl, the captain. His
Yes.
fourth straight game with a goal.
I had him.
And I was going to go with him for bargain bin again, but I said, I'm going to go Martinook tonight up on the top line.
I actually took him live in game.
Yep.
What did I get on him? Actually, it was a 6:30, 6:25, somewhere in that area.
What a rough period for McNabb. That's a terrible bad break for McNabb. It hits him. It hits McNabb, the initial shot, and it falls right onto the stick of Stahl. And all he's got to do is, and he's right there for it, pouncing on it.
So now, if you're Vegas, and like it's not Hart's fault, but I'd be pulling Hart and I'd be putting Hill in for the game, right? Same thing. Give him a reset, right?
If it goes up one more, give him a reset and a break.
I actually think I think if Carolina were to get a fourth, we might see Aiden Hill come in. Yep.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you right now, you're not seeing Freddie the rest of this series. He's done.
The shocking part, Goose, is they didn't list it as an injury designation for him. It's a scratch. I thought maybe he was just head issues from the contact with Barbashev the other night on the disallowed goal.
I think he's got concussion issues after that knock, because he got knocked pretty good when Barbashev came through. And Barbashev wasn't trying to hit him. It was just one of those two people in the same spot. It's physics. You can't be there. Somebody's going to get hurt.
Right.
But I honestly, truly believe that Freddie is probably dealing with a concussion symptom of some sort. Plus, they've overworked him. Freddie, we all know, and I don't mind Freddie, but Freddie is very easy to read. He's burnt. He is done. So I think you'll see Bussy the rest of the series. And you got to. It's not just. I think physically spent and exhausted. There's definitely, I think, some truth to that. How about emotionally exhausted with the Claude Lemieux thing too? Because that too. That didn't help either. No, that didn't help at all. No. And as much as I hate Claude, I feel for him. I feel for his family. But as a hockey player, as a second father, I mean, that's incredible. Apparently, the bond was between them. Yeah, apparently, like you talk to people, same thing off the ice. Everybody says good things about him, right? They all think they all said the same thing. Like he was a really nice guy on the ice. He was an asshole, and whatever it is, what it is. Yeah, but he real, gnarly experiences on the ice. Yeah, real. Thanks to him, we had one of the best rivalries in all of hockey for like 5 years. Right.
This is a free-for-all broadcast. I will tell people, call somebody you know and see how they're doing.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Very much so. That's very much so. Excellent.
Haven't heard from somebody, give them a call. Yeah. Especially if they live alone or something, or went through some shit.
Yeah. Nope, not gonna lie. I actually had a buddy phone me the other day from Ontario. That's exactly what he said to me. Benji, how you doing, man? I said, I'm burnt. Like I'm tired, man. I'm running ragged. He goes, I know you are. Slow your ass down. I said, well, when I get a chance, I will. But it don't happen, man. It doesn't happen these days. Well, this day and age, too, with how crazy society is, and there's more violence now than ever before. The economy's been in a state of issues. Let's put it that way. No wonder people are feeling more and more, mental health struggles and strain and stress. Right? Just trying to cover bases, man. Yeah. Trying to cover bases all the time. It's just, you don't realize it. It wears you down. It wears you out. And, all right. So you're right, Benji, man. If you got a buddy and you haven't talked to him in a while and you think he needs it, just give him a, hey, how you doing? Yep. Right. Yep. And I'm the first one to admit I've been neglecting people. I haven't been phoning people. I haven't been talking to people. If I see you, great. If I don't, sorry. Life is fucking busy. Goodness gracious, Jordan Stahl, they're showing his like little draft. Oh yeah, he looks so young there. Although to be honest with you, he's aged pretty okay. Like he actually, he has. He hasn't aged too much, other than the beard, of course. Which the Sasquatch beard. I love that beard, man. It looks so goofy, but I love it.
Yeah, I was going to ask. I was looking up Larkin's. It seems like about every year Larkin has some kind of weird injury or takes time off, or that doesn't look good on a resume. Yeah, no, right. You know what I mean? It's there's certain players you look at them, you go, yeah, I love you, but I couldn't have you on my team because you're good for 50 or 55 games a season, and what's the saying? You're the best ability, best. Yeah, but at least Stone shows up when he is on the ice, right? Like like that's the thing. Like, yeah, he might be gone for 30 games, but with him, if he's got a body part falling off, okay, yeah, he's going to stop playing hockey. But other than that, you literally have to pull him off the ice. Yeah. So great start though for Carolina. This is what they wanted. This is what they were looking for here. Yep. And again, 12-4 on the shots. Yep. All right. Like Carolina's limiting their chances, which is what they need to be doing. Other than Stone getting behind everybody, like that's the one glorious high-grade danger chance they've given up here in this period. Other than that, they played a nice, tidy period, 100%. I talked to a buddy in Calgary, one of my Calgary Flame connections. He says Hannafin's probably playing with what was a separated shoulder, or at least a dislocated shoulder. Wow. So he's dealing with pain on that. So don't be surprised if you don't see much out of him in the way of shots or anything of that nature. So
Of course, that being said, at this stage of the season, you always ask yourself, who the hell isn't ailing? But there's always players that are worse than others. Yes,
exactly. Yeah, it's just the other night when we saw him go down the thing, he said, he says that was a dislocated shoulder.
Yeah,
he's got shoulder problems too, apparently. So that might be a little bit of an issue, but
right.
So, another day of rain, man.
Everybody's aching at this time of year.
Yeah.
It's just a question of, is it just bumps and bruises and aches, or is it separated? I'm sure there's players playing with something that's broken. Obviously, we know McNabb is, but there's others.
Yeah, that was nasty.
Chuck somehow playing through a broken sternum. Matthew Tkachuk.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
That playoffs with Florida last year. Yeah.
Oh, Fussy didn't see that one.
That's what you need. Put a little traffic in front of them, make it a little difficult, take the eyes away. That's what Vegas should be looking to do. Carolina's got this looking like a Carolina-style game at the moment. Now they got the 2-goal lead, and now they're kind of just
now comes the forecheck.
Yep, not give
right
Vegas
now comes that vaunted forecheck, and if you can't outskate it, you're going to be in trouble.
Yep.
What are we doing here? Oh, there's the other one.
I don't think they can lock it down like they have with previous teams. Like what they came with.
No, but you can.
They haven't been able to lock it down for 60. Right.
If you can limit the chances, and that's all they try to do is limit chances, keep you to the outside, which was what Vegas was doing to them the first 3 games, right? Keeping them to the perimeter and not let them get in front. But looks like Carolina's taking a page from that playbook tonight.
Carolina against Philadelphia with a 2-goal lead. They're like, we're playing down right here. But Vegas, it's not going to be so easy.
Well, I managed to get over 5.5 on this about a half hour before game time, so I don't think that's not going to. That one should have no problem coming through.
Vegas can score 3 in the next period.
Oh yeah, no doubt, right? Like this is the thing. Like they could come out, it could be a 3-1 period in their favor.
That's right.
Right, and then all of a sudden we got a 4-4 game going into the third, and then all bets are off. But
I am going to do that. In fact, Bill, I'm just going to small because on Vegas right now I can get it plus 400. So,
can you really?
Yeah, I'm going to sprinkle on that. Now we're in a situation now that I've got that. Yep, Vegas plus 400, and after I punch that in, Carolina's taking a penalty. So there you go. You got a Vegas power play.
Oh yeah, that's a good call on the ref's part. I got to admit,
goal score recommendations. I would say my bargain bin for Vegas is Carlson, Barbashev, Dorofeyev looks like he's got a little something going here. He's had some chances, so this could be a Dorofeyev night. Dorofeyev, Barbashev, and Carlson for Vegas. Howden's not a bad option. I would say for Carolina, Martinook.
Yep.
The only one that hasn't scored yet for Carolina on the second line is Hall, so I wouldn't argue with Taylor Hall look.
Yeah, I had him. I took him to score 5 goals in the series, and he's been so quiet this series. It's unreal.
Gostisbehere's not a crazy look either because Gostisbehere's been active. Yeah.
And I followed you on the Martinook. You're right. I think I got him at plus 625. On the first line. Okay, I'll take that every day of the week.
Yeah,
that's good value.
If I'm not mistaken, Nikishin's on the second power play line too of the Canes. He does like to shoot occasionally. Wild stuff.
Just because we know that the leads have been not easy to hold for either team in this series. That's why it's just somewhat smart to at least put in a little Vegas bet, even though I'm on Carolina pregame.
Yeah. No, the way the way the leads have changed all series long, right? It's just there's no lead that's safe right now. There really is a 2-goal lead that's not safe. Never is anyway, but
well, we found out in game 3 that a 4-goal lead is not even
true, right? Yeah. I know I fell asleep after Marner's 3rd goal because at that point it was 4-0. So I shut the game off. I went to bed, and my neighbor texted me. He's like, "It's 4-4." I seen it in the morning. I'm like, oh well. So I watched the highlights, and then I watched the goal. That goal was such a shitty bounce, and just not a good way to lose it. But second overtime or first overtime, that's usually what happens.
Speaking of that hat trick, I hope Walker gets put through the glass for what he did to Marner on that after that hat trick. Broke his stick on purpose.
Yeah, that was a bit of just a pissy move, right?
Sore loser.
Yeah.
Pissed off that they got that goal. Yeah, pretty much.
And if you watch, Walker blows the coverage on that, so that's part and parcel of it, right? He's pissed, but he's more pissed at himself than anything because he blew the coverage on it. So, oh Jesus, Vegas is starting to give a little push on now.
Well, this power play has been good. They've been moving it around good. Bussy's been good. Yep.
And I tell you, here in Calgary, they are so cheering for Vegas to win. Because if Vegas wins, they get Calgary will get Vegas's number 1 or first round draft pick next year on the Anderson deal.
Right.
That's part of the Anderson deal.
Yeah, got it.
So if he wins the cup, then they get their first round next year. So Calgary's just come on, let's go. Speaking of, the arena is on time, on target, 60%. No, 45%.
Oh, yeah.
Done.
We're saying goodbye to the Saddle Dome at some point.
Yeah, last season for the Saddle Dome this year. So they're still trying to figure out. They've got a couple irons in the fire about how to kind of celebrate.
Bussy. Wow, on a point-blank chance. Oh.
And who's 49? Is that Barbashev? Oh, big save there. All right, but now they're starting to buzz.
Out of the penalty box.
Oh, come on.
Stopped him. Made one too many moves there, yep.
I don't ever think he had really good control of the puck, to be honest.
Yeah,
looked like he was bouncing and dancing on him.
Very well for him at all, yeah. Barnes had that chance. What a stop by Bussy before that, yeah.
Yeah. How do we feel about Babcock coming to Edmonton? Is that not
bonkers? Isn't that
bonkers? Is that not the cry of oh my God, save us, please?
Yeah.
Like that. That's what it seems like. It's like we can't get Cassidy.
Yeah.
We don't know what else to do. Oh, hey, Babcock's available. Let's grab him.
Yep.
I don't know.
I just don't get it. How many times do you have to see this guy, and how many chances does he have to get before you figure out, hey, maybe we shouldn't go down this route?
Right?
They could have had Cassidy, but what they did prematurely was just screwed him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That was so ignorant. So ignorant to do. Right? If you're going to fire your coach, fire the coach and then replace him. Don't try and replace him before you fire him.
Guess who got it?
Marner?
Vegas has scored, but did it beat the clock?
The man in the cage.
Oh,
Mr.
McNabb. Did it beat the clock?
I don't know if it did or not. It's close. It's close.
Ain't gonna count. Damn it! I'm so sick of these. This is treja vu.
Deja vu. Where are you at? Where are you at?
Before.
Benji, where are you at, brother?
Oh, yeah.
Kansas.
No goal. Wow.
Sorry, say that again?
Kansas.
Okay.
Yeah, it looked like I saw zeros as he was shooting the puck in the motion.
Yeah, no, there's zero. Yeah, that ain't going to count.
My first thought was, whoa, goal. But then right away, I'm like, I don't know if that's going to count. I think it came out of the buzzer after time.
I don't think it's going to. It looks like it went across after the zeros.
I'll be back in the second period, gentlemen.
Cheers. And then, of course, the daily soap opera in Toronto for a coach. Fuck me.
Phew. That is a bullet dodged by Carolina. I see Derek Stevens is behind the Carolina net, sitting behind the glass, behind the boards, behind the Carolina net. The owner-operator of the Circa.
Yeah.
In Las Vegas, yeah. And the D. I don't know if
I'll be on Vegas to score first goal, second period.
Yeah.
They're gonna come out hot.
Yeah.
I have no doubt in my mind on that one. Did you get rained on at your Ticats game the other night?
No. The other night the weather was perfect for it.
Was it okay?
Game where the weather was terrible. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
But last week for the first game of the regular season, the weather couldn't have been better.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. We're getting rain again tonight. We had what was it? 4 days of rain last week?
Yes.
It's wet out here. It is goddamn wet out here.
Yeah.
And the farmers were crying, so here's your rain. Now quit crying. Where's our man Alex tonight?
He's coming for the start of the second period. I'm going to, not right now, but in a few minutes, I'm going to get another beer, washroom, do some, take a few minutes to do that. Plus, I think I have to fill the fridge. I realized I only had one beer left in the fridge, so I got to put some more in there. I'm going to do that in a few minutes. In a few minutes, I'm going to run the 5-minute countdown bumper again that you see it before the start of every betcast, and then we'll reconvene at the start of the second period. So I'll
sounds good.
We'll do that in a couple minutes. Yep.
I'll find you and I'll find you by the start of the second.
Yeah, no doubt. And Alex will be joining us too at the beginning of the second period. It looks like. Yep.
Sounds good. All right. See you in a bit.
We'll see you in a bit. Yeah, and in the meantime, I'm just before we take this pause here during the intermission, I'm just trying to think live bets, what to look at here. Is the scoring going to? Let me see what game 1 and game 2 was like, because game 3 we had a scoreless game first period in game 3, and then the scoring erupted. Game 1 we had just the 1 goal in the first period, and then the 1 goal in the second, and then it basically, it erupted after that. No, it was 3 goals in the first. We had 3 goals in the second, 3 goals in the third. That was game 1. Then game 2, we had the 1 goal in the first, 1 in the second, and then the 4 goals in the third. What's both teams to score right now? I mean, that's the only thing that comes to mind right now is both. Like, I already have Vegas. I'm not totally there with the draw yet. I want to see what kind of push Vegas makes. The draw right now is, I should probably lock in something on that because I didn't bet it pregame. Just a tiny bet on the draw plus 480. Tiny bet on the draw plus 480. And the only reason is because I don't want this to get to 3-2 and then have a worse price. And then if I jump in, then I will feel bad. I'll be frustrated because we knew we had a better price right now at plus 480. So I'm going to bet the draw. I'm on Vegas money line plus 400, which I took before the power play they had. And then I've got Carolina pregame. I've got Carolina and Vegas plus 2.5 and over 4.5, and both teams to score 2 goals. Carolina and under 7.5. Now that we're going to need it to slow down to hit that. And of course, Carolina to hang on and win. But more importantly, if we're going to cash the under 7.5 part of that, we're going to need things to slow down a bit. Speaking of the total, the live total right now is, I think it's 8, or it was 8.5 the last time I looked at it. 8.5 shaded to the under. So it's 8.5 minus 140. Which is juice to the under. So there you go. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't argue with anybody looking at that Brewers Athletics game and player props and hitting props. I mean, after what we saw last night, holy shit, 15 runs in that Brewers and A's game, 15-14 it was. Ball was just flying out of that ballpark. So I've already got all these, like the goal props that I bet pre-game. Like, I'm not going to bet more on those players to score. Like, I already cashed Stankoven. I've already cashed Blake. Stahl. So I actually had a piece of all 3 Carolina players that scored a goal so far. Blake, Stankoven, and Stahl. I've still got Martinook, Gostisbehere, and Robinson pending for Carolina goal props. I've got Howden, Barbashev, Carlson, Hurdle as the main goal props for Vegas, which means I guess if you didn't bet them pregame, you could bet those live. Let me take a look and see what the individual player stats look like in the first period as far as chances generated, expected goals. Yeah, Mark Stone led Vegas with expected goals in the first. Dorofeyev was second. That's what it speaks to what I said. I thought Dorofeyev, he had it going in that period. He was dangerous. He was threatening. He had chances. He was skating well. He was second on the Vegas Golden Knights in expected goals first period. Hurdle was third after that. Barbashev fourth. So there you go. Dorofeyev, Hurdle, Barbashev. 3 decent candidates there for live goal props for Vegas. For Carolina, Jordan Stahl by far. Number 1 in expected goals for Carolina in the first period, and of course he scored. Taylor Hall second, not a surprise after the breakaway he got coming out of the penalty box. Stankoven third, Blake fourth. The only other Carolina player to register any sort of stat on the expected goals chart is Svechnikov. That's it. Other than that, the only players to register on the expected goals chart for period 1 for Carolina were Hall, Stankoven, and Stahl, and Blake. Those 4. Oh, my God. That's a good point. I mean, the temperatures, that's going to be, yeah. That's actually going to be must-watch TV, Rockies and Athletics. You would think, geez, what a shit series in that ballpark. Yeah, that could be a 21-17 like NFL score. It's like it's going to be Broncos and Raiders, not Rockies and Athletics. With the that's just fireworks waiting to happen. Yeah, I didn't bet Dorofeyev. I'm going to bet that's the one I'm going to move on. Dorofeyev for Vegas live. And you're getting a better price than you did pregame for Pavel Dorofeyev. Plus 300. That's a solid price. Dorofeyev second period goal specifically, says Terry Ray Vegas in our chat, plus 750. Yeah, that's definitely an option as well, for sure. 100%. Taylor Hall, second period, plus 550. Taylor Hall, that's actually a good one. That's a good one too. Or a goal, or you could just go for the goal prop. You could do goal, anytime goal, second period goal. lots of different ways to go about it, because Hall is another one that shows up on that chart in the first period. He had a couple good looks, he had the breakaway, obviously. So whether it's live goal prop, live second period goal prop, just him to get a point in the second period, all of that makes sense. Yep. Yeah, Dorofeyev to get a point in the second, not a goal, a point, is plus 320. And it's plus 390 for Taylor Hall. So not bad prices at all. The goal prop specifically in the second period, Dorofeyev plus 350 and Hall plus 480. That's specifically to score a goal in the second period. Actually, no, that was those goal props I mentioned are actually, I think for the game. Yeah, Dorofeyev plus 350, Hall plus 480 at FanDuel. So there you go with that. Good stuff. Yeah, and the only one I'm going to lock in other than Dorofeyev to score a goal, just anytime goal, not for second period specifically. I locked in anytime goal plus 350 for Dorofeyev. I'm going to do both teams to score in the second period. I'm going to take a look at that. Because the last time we had a multi-goal first period, we had multi-goal second period. And actually both teams scored in the second period of that game as well. So I will sprinkle on both teams to score, just to give us something live. This is a betcast, after all. It's very hard. It's much harder to find great bets when you're talking about just one game in the Stanley Cup Final, but you could do worse than taking both teams to score here in this second period. Bet365 has it at plus 160. Pretty good price. All right, so we'll lock that in, plus 160, both teams to score second period. All right, so I'm going to refill the beer, refill the fridge, take a little pause. We'll run the 5-minute bumper here during the rest of this first intermission, and we'll be back in just a few for the start of the second period. We'll see you in a bit. All right, we are just about ready for the start of the second period and back here on the Ice Guys Live Betcast on this Tuesday night. Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Final. Carolina 3, Vegas 1 as we begin the second period. Vegas leading the series, though, 2-1. And 40 minutes still to go before this one is decided. Feels like the next goal is pretty important. You know, if Vegas gets it, look out if you're Carolina. If Carolina gets it, suddenly we'd be in a situation where, wow, you know, a little bit of breathing room, although we've seen 4-goal leads disappear. So never say never, even if Carolina does extend the lead, but it does feel like this next goal is pretty important. I am on both teams to score in this second period for a small bet, plus 160. I'm on Pavel Dorofeyev with a live goal scorer prop at plus 350 with that at FanDuel. Was him to score in-game. It's an in-game live prop. Because Dorofeyev had a pretty good period for Vegas. He certainly had some decent chances as well. So, like I said, I thought his price at plus 350 was worth a look. He certainly had some opportunity in the offensive zone in that second period. So we're underway. Vegas in the offensive zone here for this first shift of the second period, which is kind of what you expect, right? You always usually get the team that's trailing going into the next period that comes out with that first flurry. And definitely we're seeing that right now from the Vegas Golden Knights. By the way, I want to point out something. Talk about how strong the Ice Guys family is, and it definitely is. By the way, there's some breaking news from Darren Drager. It's not really breaking news. I think we kind of figured this might happen. The NHLPA is asking the NHL to move forward with an investigation into the allegations that Mike Babcock invaded players' privacy during his time in Columbus. And they've requested that the NHL delay Mike Babcock's hiring by the Edmonton Oilers until this investigation can be completed. So, wow. And that's the NHLPA requesting this from the NHL. I don't blame the NHLPA for doing this. I don't blame Marty Walsh for taking this step. You can't have this scumbag doing the same shit he did years and years ago. You know, you got to make sure, especially if you find out that a lot of the stuff that was being done by him in Columbus was really bad, which really crossed the line. Like, it's bad enough he was asking for players' phones. Can I see your phone? You know, that's just, you don't do that. You don't do that. You know, that's what I call private property, so to speak. A person's phone, and apparently Babcock there in Columbus, you were forced to have to give it up to him so he could scroll through and look at your personal stuff, personal photos, family stuff. I mean, that maybe you don't necessarily want him to see. Like, it's just, yeah, that was the kind of shit that was going on. So, like I said, it's I don't mind the NHLPA going this route. Like, if Edmonton wants him in the league badly enough, and the NHL should probably go through with this. You got to make sure that, you know, there was nothing really like egregious from that Columbus time. And I was going to say a pledge that things are going to be good this time around with him, but we kind of heard that song and dance from him before he got hired by Columbus, and then it turned around and he's doing weird ass shit with his players there in Columbus. So, like I said, but that's the news, that the NHLPA is basically requesting that they do a formal investigation on the Babcock practices with the players when he was hired as Columbus head coach, and that was one of the shortest stints you'll ever see for someone as a head coach of an NHL team. Tepid start to this second period, at least compared to the first, when, like I said, there was that onslaught very early in the second period. 3-1 Carolina. Live total now, by the way, has fallen. The live total has fallen to 7.5. So it was 8.5. It's down to 7.5. And after this 3-minute scoreless start here to the second period. There's Mark Stone. And when Mark Stone skates up ice, he is the definition of lumbering up the ice. That being said, for his, much as he's not the fastest skater in the world, he makes up for it with just puck awareness. He makes up for it with just, instincts. Makes up for it too with obviously what we saw as far as that goal he scored, like a little deep move. He faked Brandon Bussey on the slapper, ended up getting him to commit, went around him, and then slid it in for the only Vegas goal so far here in Game 4. I mean, so while you want to talk about how he's not the fastest player, man, we've said this for years on our show that he just makes up for it in so many different ways. Like, he's clearly a player, and it shows you can overcome not being the fastest skater if you do so many other things in a positive light. You have good puck awareness. You know where to be. You know to go to the right spots. You've got still good hands, good finishing ability around the net. You can be a great goal scorer and not be a great skater. I think that is another thing Mark Stone has proven. The two don't always go hand in hand. You don't have to be a phenomenal skater to be a phenomenal goal scorer. You don't. But if you've got all those other characteristics, you could still have a pretty good amount of success when it's all said and done. You could be in the right spots. You could have good hands and still be able to maneuver around and find the back of the net. So, yeah, all of that has been very important, too, for Mark Stone, that he's just been able to make up for lack of foot speed in a variety of different ways. Oh, Vegas goal. And it's William Karlsson for a bargain bin special. Yeah. Bargain bin special. William Karlsson, Wild Bill, plus 475. Put that one on the board. Another bargain bin special. Oh, yeah. This was all Mitch Marner, man, to get this going. He right through the neutral zone. Look at it. Got people to commit over. See? He got people. He drew multiple Hurricanes players to where he was, and then that opened up a seam there behind the net. It was a great pass from Rasmus Andersson, finds William Karlsson, and he rips it in past Brandon Bussey and makes it 3-2. Let's go. Cheers to that. Another bargain bin special winner. I'm telling you what, William Karlsson, man, is such an important cog on this team. We have definitely found that out. And now you got to be on high alert now if you're Carolina, because now it's 3-2. Building's going to get amped up. Team's going to get an adrenaline boost from this. Big push coming probably from Vegas, an even bigger push now that they've gotten this thing back to within one goal. Like I said, big test here for Carolina. Now nursing just a 1-goal lead here in this game. What's up, Goose?
I was about to jump on and say, hey, I grabbed Braden McNabb at 50-1 to be the next goal scorer. Well, I had William Karlsson too, so we'll take that.
Well, I'll definitely take that because it was one of the bargain bin specials for me on the for Game 4 tonight. He was the Vegas bargain bin. The Carolina one was Martinook. So
yeah, I've been riding Karlsson all series long. He's usually good for definitely a goal, but always some points. And like you say, the shots on goal for him that's been the gift that keeps on giving, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah. Does he have 2 shots on goal with that? I would assume so with that shot. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, because every time I go to check something on my phone, I lose the StreamYard connection. So.
Uh-oh. No, that was actually the first shot. Yeah, I thought he had.
Was it really? Eh?
Period,
oh wow.
No. That was his first shot, so we need one more shot from Wild Bill.
I do have a 6-player shots on goal parlay.
Yeah.
1.5, 1.5. Karlsson. You pretty much rattled off everybody I had today, as far as I can tell. But I also added in. I took Anderson for 1.5 at plus money, so that brought it up. I think with the 6 players, it ends up being 35-1 or somewhere in that area for it. So. Yeah. I've hit a couple of these playoffs, so that's been nice. But now we have a game again.
We do. Like I said, for Carolina now, you got to, this next few minutes, you got to at least stem the tide. You don't have to score a goal, but you got to stem the the onslaught that Vegas might bring after scoring a big goal. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't let them find the legs.
Yeah.
You let them find the legs, you're going to be tied here.
Yeah, yeah. That's exactly it. That's what you're looking for here.
Nolly, you want to say hi to the boys? Say hi to the boys. Where are you? Where's your face? There's your face. Good girl. Hockey night. That's okay. We've added a third dog to the household.
There you go. Yeah.
We've got a giant Schnauzer puppy. That's the new service dog in training. Yeah. See, now Carolina's getting sloppy. Yep. They're not playing good hockey, and Vegas is starting to feel it.
Yep. So that's all it takes is one goal often. Yep.
Yeah. Just enough to kind of wake them up, and I did have Vegas. I did have them to score the next goal in the second period, so the first goal +1 or -130. I think I got that at. So.
Yeah, and another thing too is like they're not controlling the neutral zone like they did earlier.
No, they're very sloppy. They're not. It's mishmash, as my old man used to say. It's mishmash hockey.
This is why we took Vegas +400 when we did. I didn't feel like it was a complete fait accompli. Carolina was going to ride this thing out till the end.
No, this is not. Like Anaheim or anybody from the first or second round is going to get walked on. Like Vegas is going to come back, and they are going to give you. They're going to give you something. Looks like the ref just picked a Vegas guy for a penalty, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, there was a scrum just now after the last whistle. Is it going to
be the way
up, or did they?
The way he was motioning, somebody was going to the box, but I could have swore he was pointing at a Vegas guy. So we'll see what that brings about. But and you can't keep giving up power plays. Vegas has been. I don't think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Carolina's power play is under 10% for this series.
Yeah, but it's heating up. It's heating up. We already got a power play goal earlier tonight.
Yeah, right. You can't keep giving them chances.
Yep. So
right.
I mean, overall for the playoffs, they've struggled, but they're in their best groove, I think, with the power play that I've seen at any point in these playoffs. What we've seen in the last few games.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's starting to hit. There's John Massey. How are you, John?
John Massey. I knew as we were getting later into the night, the John Massey portion of the night was upon us. And
how you doing, Smiley?
Just one difference. I'm kind of in this period where I have to wait for the third period to try to hit my same game parlay.
Yeah, you're right, because you only have Vegas to score in the third left on that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because I had Carolina to score in the first. I had Stone point, Jackson Blake point, Stankoven point.
Nice.
And Vegas to score in the third.
Nice.
So,
very interesting. Good stuff.
Well, very nice, John.
I mean, at home, Vegas has been a notoriously slow starter. Carolina's been a good first period team. Vegas has been a good third period team. So it kind of just trends together.
Yep, for sure.
But it kind of comes across as not correlated.
Yep. I'm just amazed, and I'm looking at it right now. I'm just absolutely amazed at how many goal props have hit already.
Oh yeah, if I check mine, all I see is green check marks all over the place.
I don't think I had Stone, and I had everybody else that scored in this game. Yep.
No, I don't. I think I stayed away from Stone this game, and I have been on him for the series because he's Stone steps up and he starts to show. Who are we looking at on the Carolina bench?
Let's go check off. He's backing up tonight.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. There you go. I'm like, who am I looking at here?
Yoder. Yeah.
Right. You'd put him on a wanted poster because we haven't seen him in a couple months.
That
seems like it's been a couple months.
Yeah.
So,
I
mean, I don't know if my whole demeanor is like a supervillain, but I do have a PhD, so that's usually a prerequisite for being a supervillain.
Yeah, that's true.
Look at all the doctors who are villains.
Yeah. He's no villain in our book. He's part of the thing.
That's the big.
Yeah. Yeah, all of a sudden, Carolina, I think they've had one shot in this period so far. So, yeah, there's been a Vegas period.
No good.
Vegas has done that to Carolina in this series more than anybody's really capable.
Yeah.
In that they have had large stretches where they have clearly pinned Carolina in.
Yeah.
One more?
They work with a high, and you could see it with Tortorella, though, when they started to activate the defensemen a little bit more in those last 8 games. Yeah, I know they were against a bunch of tomato cans, but like just what they were starting to do in activating the D and getting them cycling around and carrying the puck in deeper, it just opened up and they looked far more dangerous.
Yeah. Stylistically, though, it's worked, and it's worked against this team because it opens up the man-to-man principles.
I mean, it's
so
just
does the stretch pass, which worked on the Stone goal.
But also, how often do you think of Nikishin, Gossespierre, Keandre Miller as like good stay-at-home defensemen?
They started the playoffs with some good moments defensively, especially Keandre. But yeah, he's had.
But you were playing against a team that had their entire blue line hurt, so Ottawa couldn't stretch.
Yep.
Like they were unable to do it. The Flyers don't have that in their game. Montreal hit it early, but like really couldn't sustain play against Carolina. This is the first team that they've played in the playoffs that can actually sustain pressure and has the talent to play at Carolina's level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is not to say Carolina can't dominate stretches against Vegas. They, of course, can. They're a damn good team. But now they're getting the pushback that really they haven't gotten in the Eastern Conference Final.
Plus, you're getting all their top guys just playing at a high level. Marner, Stone, and it speaks to, again, they can finish at a pretty high rate right now, especially the way one Mitchell Marner's going for them.
I mean, there was a little bit of Mario Lemieux in that carry into the zone setting up the goal. He was 1-on-4. He doesn't score it, but the way he's fighting the puck, keeping the play alive, getting a shot off. And then
he drew all the attention to him. Anderson takes it off him, and then that's what opens up that huge lane for Carlson.
Big hit.
Yeah.
Big hit. They're starting to throw the body. They're starting to get physical. Cool.
This series has actually been way up there as far as hits.
Yeah, it has. Yeah.
Well, Carolina had relatively fresh teams in the Cup Finals for the first time in a while.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it looks like Carolina's finally kind of found their groove again here.
Yeah, they've stemmed what did I tell you, Goose? They had to stem the tide. They didn't have to score, but you got to at least not get caved in shift after shift after shift after giving up a goal. That you can't have happen. That you can't allow, because that really chips away at your confidence.
I mean, you're still looking on the scoreboard at Carolina's out shooting Vegas 5-1 in this period.
But yet it doesn't feel like it when you're watching. Yeah.
No.
Right. I mean, well, this is the thing that shot attempts versus shots on goal.
Yes.
I mean, the one shot on goal in this period for Vegas is a goal.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Oh. Cheers, everybody.
Yeah, cheers. Absolutely. Yep. We're gonna crack open this next one now. Yep.
Yeah, got to get the liver in shape. Stampede starts in a month.
Oh, yeah, the rodeo world tearing down on Calgary once again for another year. Yep.
Fuck. 10 days of drinking and stupidity.
Yeah.
Actually, I had Mom asked me the other day. She goes, "What's Stampede like?" I said, "It's just the national C&E from Toronto with more animals, Mom." I said, "That's about it." Like that's pretty much the difference. That and the bull. Always betting the bull.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting to see. I got a request I got a buddy who works for NMAX out here, so he's going to see if he can't get me tickets into their box for one of the rodeo days. So we'll see if that comes through or not. Those are expensive tickets.
They are. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, that Brewers A's game playing in Vegas. It's a dry heat, I'm told.
Well, that explains 29 runs last night. Yeah.
Right. And what was it? 8 or 9 home runs or something stupid like that?
Yeah.
Christ.
It was insane. Yeah. bonkers.
It's a minor league ballpark. I mean, this was always the thing about the Pacific Coast League, though. I mean, the Mets used to have their farm team out in Vegas, and you just see the ERAs in AAA, and it's like, well, they do play in Vegas. Like it is the equivalent of playing in Mexico City.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to the opposite of run suppression. Run explosion.
They'll be happy locally, baseball fans here. I just see on my other screen the Blue Jays walked off the Phillies.
Oh, nice.
Yep, that'll make them happy.
Did Guerrero finally decide to do anything except fucking wave his bat at a ball?
Yeah, and wave and strike out outside the strike zone. I think he didn't do much tonight, but
I said when they signed him, they shouldn't have signed him. I wouldn't have paid him the $500 million.
Someone else would have, though. That was the problem.
Well, and that's fine. Let them, right? Because his numbers have done nothing but go down every year in the last 5 years. No. In essence, right? His slugging numbers, his home run percentage, all that shit. It's all gone down.
Yeah, way down.
Now you're paying $500 million for a guy to hit. What's he hit now? 7 on the season, if that.
Yeah.
Right? Like shit.
Yep.
Although the pitching's all coming back, so that might make a difference. But look at that. Fucking Carolina's going back on the power play.
Yep.
Oh, that's a good hit.
There's a big moment here for Carolina to really, turn them again. And their power play's starting to click. Don't look now, but the power play's starting to get on a bit of a roll here for them.
Yeah, doubt. Oh,
it's a good pull, Rich. During intermission, go listen to Jarek calling Game 4 on YouTube.
Jarek's doing a nice. I'm not saying that because I like the kid. I actually legitimately think his calls are good.
All right, now we just need Martinuk to get us a goal here. Got to make my dink.
Yeah, Martin.
Sorry, Alex, for the White Sox just making 2 outs at home, still trailing by 1.
Excuse me.
Remember, we have both teams to score in this period, so Carolina goal would be nice for that. Yeah, a little too much periphery.
No, that's fine. Thank you for the reminder.
Too much time on the outside there for Carolina to start this power play. Yeah, good penalty kill by Vegas, not letting Carolina here get too much going.
Yeah. And when they do get in the zone, they're not able to get anything into the middle. It's everything to the perimeter and outside, which is fine. Vegas isn't going to. Jesus, Murphy.
You know what's funny about what just happened? They couldn't get out of the zone. The puck hits Marner. That thing damn near almost hit Marner and ricocheted into the net past Bussy.
Yeah.
No shit. Like.
And Bussy should have been playing that puck too. That was the other funny part. He kind of didn't really pay attention to it and actually almost gave Marner a scoring chance.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Can I go on record and say that was not a particularly good power play for Carolina?
Yes, you can. Absolutely, you can. Yeah.
Just an observation.
And then here comes Vegas.
Carolina is out shooting Vegas 8-1 in this period.
22-7 in the game too. Oh my Lord! But if you didn't see the shots on goal and you look at just at the score and the play, you would think that this is a tight game, right? Maybe 15 shots apiece kind of deal. You wouldn't think it was that lopsided. But good. Oh.
I definitely wouldn't think it was 8-1 in the second period.
No, for sure.
There was a good 6 minutes where Vegas was really controlling play.
Right.
And it felt like they had more shots on goal than they did.
Yeah. Yeah, Vegas did have good control about, first 5 to 10 minutes of this period.
I just think Carolina gets predictable by the time you get to this part of the playoffs.
Yeah.
On the power play.
Yeah, the system doesn't, like Rod's system doesn't change, right? It's the same thing over and over again. And for them, it's the intensity. If they keep the intensity up, a lot of teams can't handle it. But Vegas is one of the few that has the ability to withstand that kind of pressure and has the players to be able to play through it. And you're right, like you get to a certain point and you're like, oh no, here it goes, right? It's either the 2-1-2 or the 1-2-2, and it's the same shit. Oh, there you go. There's a penalty right there.
Hank Lundqvist used to say, like, he liked playing Carolina so often because he's like, I know what they're going to do. Like, I know how they move. I know how they set up their plays. And, like, he had such a history against them throughout his career. And he's just like, yeah, they're kind of predictable. Like, he's like, they're good. They're going to pepper me, but I'm going to be busy.
I know where the majority of my play is coming from or coming at me from. Yeah. Very much so.
That's always power play coming up.
That's always been the one knock against Brendamore, is that for the most part, his system works. But when you get a team that has the ability to play with it or to play against it, then it becomes predictable, for lack of a better term. So and he's one of the few guys that I would expect to be able to change, take a tweak, make a tweak here, then make a tweak there, whatever, right? But they get so much success with it that they're prepared to live with the odd failure for the most part, because it's predictable and like you say, if you play them, if you're in the division with them, you play them 8 times a year, right? You know what you're getting, what's coming at you. So I'd like to see him throw a couple wrinkles in and just kind of try and change the look, change the thought process. But
he changed the lines and he changed the goalie.
Yeah.
That's kind of been the extent of the changes.
Yeah, no, right. There's no system change, I guess is the best way to put it at. Martinook, you got to keep your feet moving, man. You can't stop and put the fucking stick up.
Yep.
Yeah, it was kind of a lazy penalty.
Yeah, it was a very lazy penalty. And now the problem
chance for Vegas here.
Yeah, exactly. This could change. Again, this could change the tenor of the game right now, right here.
Yep.
Got a broken stick piece flying around. That'll make a difference in the zone at some point. That'll come into play.
I do wish that the NHL had both shots on goal and shot attempts.
That would be good. That would be nice and beneficial for the viewer.
Oh, we got somebody without a stick. That Stahl? 11?
Yep. Yeah, the broken stick in the corner. Yeah.
Yeah.
5 on 3.5.
Well, that's what Tortorella
there you go.
Like, pick a moment and go get to the bench and get another stick. Like, you can't let them be 5 on 3.
No, and the problem is as well as the second period. So now you've got to go almost twice the distance to get that stick.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
A couple good saves by Bussy there to help him out and finally get it clear. Yeah.
Now you got to get it cleared. Come on. There you go. Now he can. There you go. I think he had 3 blocks during that succession of plays without the stick, so that was big. Hit him. God, their boards take some weird bounces.
Yep. There's a lot of rinks that do, but yeah.
Vegas they seem to have some odd bounce angles every once in a while. It's crazy the way it comes off the boards.
Carolina would agree.
Yeah, no doubt. Oh, big save by it.
The old barns used to have weird caroms, or at least
large ones. Buffalo had some of the liveliest boards I've ever seen. The old
Memorial Auditorium.
Oh, the puck would come off there and the weirdest bounces. And Boston was another one. Boston was always good. In Chicago, the old style barns. They had some really nice, just some goofy boards and just
Joe Louis.
Joe Louis, yeah.
Yeah, the original 6, except Madison Square
Garden.
Yeah. That and the Nassau County Coliseum where Islanders used to play.
The Nassau Veterans Memorial Mausoleum.
Yeah.
2-on-1. And they score.
You're ahead of us, Ian.
Yeah, Keandre Miller. Bad pinch. Got caught.
Yeah. There you go. Now you get all that work.
Brett out.
Who'd I hit?
Brett out.
He's a hit.
My guy. At least we have a goal prop on him. There we go. Brett out.
I was gonna say Bet365 showed up on my screen, so I'm like, okay, I cashed somebody. Yeah, it's a bad pinch. Yeah. I don't know what the defenseman was. Who was playing Miller? And he played it badly too.
Yeah. Well, his other defenseman too screwed up.
Right, but I don't know what he's doing there. I don't know why he's playing it the way he played it.
He had to cover up for his non-existent partner.
Poorly. Yeah. He made a bad decision and got absolutely burned.
Yep.
Burned like toast. Yep.
Okay, so now we're back to square one.
I'll be honest, Sean. That's another. Sean can anyone have a fucking worse last 2 games than Sean Walker too? The puck goes in off him in Game 3. He was the guy that actually got caught up the ice just now on that Howden goal. Now,
Jeez, look at that.
Didn't play it well either, but Walker's lost in the neutral zone that whole time.
Yeah. Most goals in a postseason, Brett Howden. New team record. So, he's been nothing.
I guess the question I have is, who is it if Carolina comes back and wins this series?
Who's what?
Who's their who? That would all depend on how they win.
Yes.
Right. True. Like if they come back, so they're down 2-1, so we're betting a 6 or 7 game series. So we'll go 7. We'll say it goes 7. Carolina wins. You would at that point. I was looking at Freddie. I don't think, like I said to Ian earlier, I think Freddie's done. I don't think we'll see him again. But I do have a future on him.
Scratch makes you think, my goodness, he really might be done.
No, right? So exactly. So then you would have to look at how they win the series. So does Jackson Blake, Taylor Hall, whoever go on a scoring run? That might be. But the question is can they do enough to negate Marner's playoff?
Yeah.
Because right now, right now, if this ends tonight, Marner's Conn Smythe. He has to be.
Right. Well, of course,
right?
if Vegas wins the cup, the Conn Smythe.
Even if Vegas didn't win, right? Like if you get balanced scoring from everybody, without a standout of say, like if Bussy throws 3 shutouts.
I mean, that is very in the realm of possibility.
Yeah. Right. Same as last year, right? Edmonton lost, but McDavid came up with the Conn Smythe. So I would think it would have to be the standout. Somebody's going to have to pot. Somebody's going to have like a 6 or 7 goal run here for Carolina.
Carolina, Stankoven, and I would even say Jordan Stahl's kind of moved his way.
Stahl, yeah, right. I would think
if probably going to get it if it were to be Carolina.
If you had to ask me if I had to pick somebody right now, I'd take Stahl because Stahl he's been good. He's been playing good hockey. He's been impactful with the puck and without the puck.
Right.
But at this point, like I say, for me, it's still Marner until somebody does something spectacular. So,
I mean, we're still in the situation where, hey, Sebastian Aho, need more. Andrei Svechnikov, need more. Seth Jarvis, need more.
That's true. Those three: Aho, Svechnikov, Jarvis. More.
Right? They've been almost invisible.
Yeah, it's been tough.
Couldn't find them with a telescope.
And you know what's funny about Aho is this isn't the first time he's had a mundane playoffs.
No,
first time.
No,
so there's going to be some questions about can he be an alpha dog at the most important time of year. Those conversations are going to start happening more and more.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah, that doesn't help either. They have been targeting Jarvis, no question. He's taken a lot of punishment from Vegas.
Yeah, but you need to be able to, as a top liner, you have to be able, your body has to hold up against. You have to expect to be targeted.
Yeah, you have to fight through that and still
still make a rodeo. Like
no
newsflash, be ready for this.
Be ready.
Yeah, exactly.
We are very live with Brett Howden to lead this series in goals, by the way. He's got a real chance.
For sure.
I think he's either one ahead of Marner or tied with Marner right now.
I thought he was one ahead.
Yeah.
On this series.
Let's do the math.
Here comes Stone again.
Yeah.
Right. There's Anderson.
So Marner in the series has all he did was get the hat trick in game 3. And he didn't score in the other games. Yeah.
No, exactly. No, his point total is what makes him stand out and gives him the kind of the cachet
in the series. So now he went ahead of Mitch. Yeah.
Right,
and Stahl has 4 goals in this series. So that's actually, I think it's those two that are tied for the series lead in goals right now. Stahl and Howden.
I mean,
pretty even on
game 3 was Mitch Marner, Shohei Ohtani. I'm going to hit 4 home runs in game 4 against the Brewers.
Right.
And therefore, I will win the series MVP. You know, like.
Does he get it if Carolina? Does he? Are we in the territory now of Mitch winning it if Carolina were to win the cup still, and he'd still win it?
It depends what happens in these.
Yeah.
He'd have to go nuclear again in the latter games of this series in a losing cause for it to happen, in my mind.
I really don't think it's outside the realm of possibility that Howden can steal this.
No, I wouldn't. Right, especially if Howden can get
scoring a lot of goals, the whole playoffs.
Yeah, right. But if Howden gets the game winner tonight, gets a couple tomorrow, and then gets the game winner for them to win the series, that might be enough in the eyes of the voters, regardless of Mitch's total points, to be able to swing Howden for the
period over 3-3 end of the second.
Well, definitely got to like the third period, both teams to score. I'm going to probably play the over.
Well, I've got Vegas in the draw live, and am I glad I have that now.
Yeah.
Big time. Big time. Yeah.
I think I'm probably going to look at over 2.5 on the third period.
Yeah. I don't know what to make of Bussy. I think Bussy's played pretty good in parts. You know, the 3 goals on whatever number of shots. That's the issue we had with Freddie earlier in the series, and we kind of have that issue with Bussy. You know, you have to face a ton of shots.
All right, limited shots. A lot of high danger chances.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah.
Great.
These are tight. These are slot because the man-to-man's chasing, so everything's coming center.
Right.
Like.
Yeah. But he's
more volume, less quality on Carolina. Less volume, much higher quality with Vegas.
Much higher quality.
Yeah. And Bussy seems to be a little bit behind. Like he seems to be like a half second off on two of those goals, where his reaction.
Winning most of this playoffs instead of actually.
Oh yeah, no, I know, right? So.
And now your last start was against the Islanders, and now you're playing against the Vegas Golden Knights in Game 4 in Vegas.
Yeah.
And the team in front of you came out and hit the ground running.
Yeah, exactly.
But now, I have not trusted a Carolina goaltender to make that save to bail out my team when they fuck up. And ultimately, that's what you need in the playoffs.
Right.
Yes.
When the other team is controlling play, can you keep me in? Can you stem the tide?
Right.
That's right. Yeah.
Well, I think it's safe to say we're in good shape with the SGPs anyway. Plus 2.5 on both teams, and the over 4.5, as well as the both teams to score 2 goals, which has already happened. As long as this game is a 1 or 2 goal margin of victory for somebody again, and it's on pace to be that way, that's going to be 4-0 for those 2 SGPs in this series. Both teams plus 2.5 goals, and either they putting it with over 4.5 or putting it with both teams to score 2 goals. And who had this series going 4-0 to the over in the first 4 games? Even I didn't think that.
No, for sure, right? This, we were all. I think we were expecting the first game to go over, but I know myself. I was anticipating, after game 1, I thought it would kind of, tighten up and get a little harder, but it just there doesn't seem to be any quit in the goal scoring department. So,
yep.
Wow.
Oh, my dad's calling. Hold on, I'll be back.
Hey, tell Dad we say hi.
Mr. Massey.
What do we got here? Oh, got some pretty nasty storm clouds rolling in out here. We actually had a hurricane. There was a hurricane in Saskatchewan the other day.
Brett Houghton was 20. I got him at 20-1 to lead the series in goals. That's the price. 20-1.
I got him at 12-1 for Conn Smythe. I think that's what I grabbed him at.
Yeah.
Where are we here? There we go. Yeah, it's definitely been one of the better Cup finals.
Yeah.
In the last couple of years, that's for sure. Definitely entertaining.
Yep. But beyond entertaining, this is a crazy good series. I mean,
yes, yeah, but you know what I mean. Like usually, you get years past, you get to this point, and one team has usually just been shit kicked for 3 rounds, and come the finals, they don't have anything left.
That's right. Yep.
Whereas this one, we've been lucky. I guess lucky would be the best way to say it, to have 2 teams essentially get through early, and have some energy, and so it's been a fun series, that's for sure. Oh, the NBA finals been surprisingly good to watch too, actually.
Yes, no question. Yeah.
Although I missed them booing Trump last night. That would have made my night, but I missed that. So. Fuck.
All right, White Sox, get a fucking run this time, because I got over 9 in this game. We need to secure the push at the very least.
Nala, out of the. Nope, out of the.
Blew a chance to score in the last inning. Yep. All right. Other than goal props, like that's all. I don't know if 3-3 now. Does it tighten up a little bit now? Finally, do we get a little defense here?
I can't see it. I can't see it.
No. You like both teams to score in the third. You know that.
I do. Yeah, I like both teams to score, and I like the over 2.5. I don't see any reason for it to slow down now, because the teams have shown no desire to slow it down as far as that goes. So
a little here, a little there.
Both teams have been very opportunistic with their chances too. That's a big part. It's not all about them not wanting to slow it down, but more.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Isn't it beautiful?
Oh boy.
I have the over in Astros Angels too. That's off to a nice start. We got a couple runs there. There we go. White Sox tie it. Way to go.
So is that a push for you now, or does that actually give you the over?
Yeah, no, it's a push at least. So
a push at least. There you go.
Yeah, I have over 9, so we can't lose it now.
Excuse me.
I might do a next goal prop in the third period, but I want to see who's got the better of the play to start the third.
Nope. Stay. Wait. Yeah, there. Just wait, Nola. Okay, princess. There you go. Good girl.
Yeah, Knicks Spurs tomorrow. I'm kind of leaning Knicks, to be honest. I don't know if San Antonio's got it in them to win both games in New York. New York will play better tomorrow. They'll get calls tomorrow, too, after Mike Brown bitched and complained about 24 free throw attempts in the second half for the Spurs. Be careful with that tomorrow. Like, I know how that works. And if Scott Foster referees that game, and I think he's due to referee another game, I don't think the Knicks have failed to cover or win a game that he's reffed in a very long time. So,
oh, no shit.
Yep. I'm leaning Knicks, but if Scott Foster's refereeing, I'm 100% going to be on the Knicks.
Actually, I had. I'll have to look it up. I had a same game parlay going on, and every player involved in it. It was points and assists, points, rebounds, depending on the player, right? But there were 6 players. If you go back and look at the game logs for the first 3 games, these 6 players have all consistently gone above their points or the points, rebounds, points, assists, whatever it was.
Yeah.
6 players or 7 players. I think it was 6.
Right.
The damn thing is hit every game without fail. So it's like, oh, well, might have to run that back again. Fresh sheets. Gotta love clean sheet day. Oh, fuck. Oh, and if anybody's looking for a good movie to go watch, me and Joe just went and saw Pressure with Brendan Fraser about the D-Day invasion.
Yeah.
Decent movie. We enjoyed it. Right, it was a good movie and told the story pretty well.
I heard people say that they didn't that movie wasn't as good as people thought, and a little overrated. It got panned, and not that the New York Times is the be all end all of movie reviews, but Whoever wrote the review of that Thresher movie on that publication just ripped it.
Really? Eh? Yeah.
Really didn't like it. Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Right?
In that building.
They didn't take a lot of literary license with the story. They took a little bit, but nothing major.
Right.
So I enjoyed it. It was worth the money we spent, I guess is the best way to say it.
Yeah. Andrew Scott. People do say Andrew Scott was excellent in it as Captain Stagg. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. He played quite the oddball. He played an oddball, and he played it really well. So it was quite enjoyable that way. So, these 4 o'clock mornings got to stop. Fuck me.
What are you guys talking about there with John? Yeah.
Nope.
I honestly wasn't even paying attention. I was trying to look at potential bets. People are saying what?
I'm going to clear that. So then
I honestly wasn't even looking. So there you go.
Nope.
Yeah.
Probably going to look at because Carolina's gotten pretty quiet here, so they need to wake up for the third.
That is pretty funny if that happened, but I didn't even look. I wasn't even looking. I wasn't even looking at the screen, I guess, the whole time. I'm looking at my phone here, trying to look at bets here. I was not totally missed it. Not that I wanted to see it, but Cash Jonathan was just saying Cash the over 31.5 total goals. I don't know if he bet this. Maybe he's just remarking that it cashed. Cash the Ice Guys only bad. I didn't even. Oh my goodness, poor John. Did he even know the camera was on? Maybe he thought he shut it off and it was on. Like I said, I didn't even see it anyway. So apparently, there's John changing his clothes and didn't put his camera on. Oh well.
Right on. Oh, look at there's Wayne Newton. Jesus, he still looks the same as he did 40 years ago.
That's not our fault anyway. I don't. I don't.
No. We take no responsibility for anybody else.
Make sure your damn camera's off. That's all.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, too funny.
Shit. Yeah.
And I same thing. Like I'm here making the bed. I'm walking around the bedroom. I'm doing this, that, the other thing.
Apparently, this happened. I didn't even notice it. I'm looking at what third period bets I can make here. This is a betcast after all, not a peep show bet. Oh my gosh! I'm guessing
maybe John's trying to build an audience for his OF page.
Oh man,
John Massey on OnlyFans. Come and see.
Oh good. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, where's my beer? Oh shit.
That's the thing. I'm trying to place bets. I'm looking at the phone. I got TV screens. I'm trying to watch a little, some of these baseball bets come in, and oh man.
I hit 1 home run parlay or 1 home run prop today. That was it. Pretty bad day actually as far as that goes.
I believe you guys. Like I said, I had no clue about it unless I saw all this talk in the chat that John was almost naked. I'm like, Jesus, what the hell are you guys talking about? I didn't even see a second of it. Not a second. Preoccupied, other things. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey.
Now we'll have to edit it because this is actually a free for all betcast. It's not like this is just on Patreon. It's the whole friggin' internet can see it. So we'll have to do an editing job and cut that out of the replay view.
Oh shit! Way to go, John! You're gonna get us canceled off YouTube. Way to go, John!
I hope that's not why John left. Embarrassed like that, but yeah.
That's funny.
Oh dear.
So just as an aside,
we don't even get monetized anyway, man. That's why we have Patreon. So that ship has sailed. Yep. That ship has sailed with YouTube. And Alex can vouch for that. Should we cash out of what? The +2.5, and here's the thing. You're going to be walking a really fine line and tightrope with that. You basically have to hope there's only one goal, and you probably need for that to be this game to be a tight, scoreless period so that it gets to overtime and it stays under 7.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the way the game's been going, I don't see how that's possible. Excuse me. Right? They haven't shown a desire to slow it down or gum it up or anything of that nature.
Right.
Right. So that's why I say the plus minus or the +2 or 2.5 over 2.5 in the third, to me, just that looks like an easy bet. Because you have to assume
you guys got to stop talking about it, because that's we got to move past that.
Got to move on.
That's a good man. We shouldn't be commenting.
Oh, Jesus! Now they're interviewing him. Christ, he looks like a fat old man now. Holy Jesus!
Look at Wayne Newton here. Jeez, yeah, Wayne Newton.
He looks like he's 300 pounds.
Yeah, look at a million facelifts. Look at him.
Yeah, like Jesus Murphy. I'm surprised Siegfried or which one got mauled? Roy? Siegfried? Whatever one.
Yeah, Wayne Newton. Yeah.
The hairline's starting to move a little south or a little north there on him too.
Right.
Actually, a friend of mine just got back from Vegas a couple weeks ago. He said that town is out of control.
Which one?
Vegas.
Oh yeah.
He said and this guy Mark goes down usually 2 or 3 times a year, and he said the prices were out of control. He said the drinks, like he said the food cost was, he paid, I think he said over $100 for a meal, and he says I've never paid that in Vegas. He says you can always find a decent meal for a good price. He says but everywhere he went there was no. He says it almost seems like the freebies have gone. Like Vegas is trying to make its money back from.
There's a reason I haven't gone there in years, John. It's like ridiculous, And I love Vegas, and it's hurting me that I've been away for so long. But geez, like we got to do something with the cost of going there.
Right, I got to.
I got to keep winning more bets.
Right,
as much as we can. Yeah.
I got a buddy down there right now. He's in the World Series of Poker.
Right.
He's playing in the no limit 10,000. I haven't talked to him now in 2 days, so I don't know if he's still in or what's going on. But all right, third period started. 4-on-4 for 20 seconds.
Here we go. I like that thinking, Fox Rider. Let's not give up on these Carolina Hurricanes here. Let's not give up on them. I know that it was not a good period for them, but this is desperation right now. This is now you've got basically your season's on the line right now.
Yeah, you can't go down 3-1. There's no way. You go down 3-1, you might as well send it home.
$20 for a hot dog and a bag of chips, says Justin at the World Series of Poker event there.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Really? $20 for a freaking hot dog and a bag of chips? Wow.
All right, and like drink prices are up are through the roof, and just everything that anybody if you've gone to Vegas, you know what we're talking about. But if you've never been to Vegas, like Vegas, you could walk into a casino, drop 20 into a slot machine, and you could drink for free for 3 hours as long as you don't run out of money.
Right.
And now Mark was saying, he says that's done. He says the amount of freebies that came through was literally nothing.
Wow.
So. Yeah, we've been twice. Me and Joe have been twice to Vegas. Twice. No, the second time
the funny thing is I've been 6 times, and all 6 times have been 2018 and prior to that. Like I haven't been
really
there in years. 8 years. 8 years is the last time I was there. 8 years ago. And I used to go there once every year or every 2 years at most.
Yeah.
And really, there's no urgent burning desire and rush for me to go back there.
I can't. I'm not allowed. Vegas. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, not my fault.
No, not your fault at all, honey. That was my fault.
We can fix that.
Yeah, no, we can't. I'm not giving them that kind of money. Fuck that shit. I still do have my letter, though, from Homeland Security saying I am a threat to the United States of America.
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh.
Yeah. That's what happens when you try and cross the border with a possession charge. They get
we got a
pissy.
penalty, Carolina. Is it Keandre Miller? I think so.
And another lazy penalty.
Yeah.
Lazy penalty. God almighty.
See, Rod even, he was upset there, but he wasn't like mad at the ref. He's more of upset that, Jesus, we had to take a penalty there. Really? This is a huge kill here. Now, the Vegas player did go down a little bit easy, but still, it was a trip. You got the stick in the skates. It's going to be called.
If you feel that stick in the skates, you take one stride and you take the hit, right? You draw the penalty, and that's a lazy penalty by Miller, putting the stick in there. So now all you do is give Vegas momentum now.
Yeah.
That's a bad. Now, where's the penalty there?
Yeah, you got to be consistent. Yeah, you got to be consistent. Oh boy, they got some good looks here.
Jesus.
Holy shit! Yep.
Right, sloppy play. Here's a goal. Oh,
they're moving this around nicely, though. Wow.
If Vegas doesn't come out of this with a goal, I'll be surprised.
I'm almost tempted to bet Carolina next goal if they kill this off, because you're right.
Yeah,
they escaped some serious danger.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one, Ian.
Yeah.
Because they're just, again, just hectic hockey. It's just, there doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to the way they're going at it, and it's just giving Vegas lots of good chances. And
yeah, it's been a good start to this period for Vegas. Yeah.
Oh. But now you got two guys trapped. Now it's a 3-on-2. Look for the trailer. There's the trailer, and there's the almost. Jesus. Oh.
Up there he is. Benji's back. Benji's back now that they're tied. See, he was away when they were losing.
I had some chores to do, but that nice team total over. Just pay the Jews.
Even without Anderson at cash, I should have bet it. 2.5.
Nice
total over.
Nice hit on Wild Bill.
Yep. Wild Bill, bargain bin. Yep.
Shots on goal. I saw Marner shoot that and
I'm
it bounced off.
in it. Carolina next goal. Carolina next goal at plus 160. Just a small bet. Plus 160. Next goal, Carolina. Little momentum from that big penalty kill. And they're desperate. They know they can't go down 3-1 in this series.
I've been putting in that 2.5 plus 2.5. Both teams score 2 the whole series.
Yep. I'd say we're in good shape with that right now. Yep.
I wish Alex was feeling better. I know he put out 3 overtimes with the plus 900. I think plus 900.
Right? Yeah, plus 900.
I did take 2 as well. I laddered it.
Nice.
It was like plus 320, I think. But yeah. So if we get overtime in a game 6, just double cash.
Well, that's the thing, Kevin. That is true. This bet I've made with Carolina next goal, this bet is only for third period. Does not include overtime. So this bet won't win if it's an overtime goal.
You'd have to take
third period goal. Yeah.
You'd have to take team total if you want. If you think it's going to be overtime.
Yes. Yeah.
That or try and nail the goal scorer.
Yeah.
I've hit probably 5 or 6 of those picking the next goal scorer. So I've been lucky on those this round.
I've tried to pick 4 guys in that OT for goal scorer and failed every time.
Yeah, like I say, that's 5 out of probably 20, right? But the
shots on
the
goal
one
mafia. The shots on goal mafia is in effect. I saw Marner hit Bussy and it bounced off of him. They just didn't count it as a shot
on goal. Of course not. Yep.
That was a shot made.
That was an attempted shot.
Yet it bounced right the hell off Bussy in the net. I'm so sick of these bastards.
Jeez. Chances Vegas.
Huge.
Oh, they're coming. They're full force and they're boot to neck right now.
Look out.
We need a camera on freaking David and our guy Robert Carlson there. They're in the building, both Canes fans at T-Mobile Arena, shitting bricks right now, I'm sure. Seeing this third period. Yeah.
Is Robert wearing his Vegas shit or no?
Well, I'll put up the picture of them here on the all right. Here. They sent up in the DM here. They sent us a
was it him and JD?
Yeah. There we go. There we go. There are 2 of our favorites right here. There we go. Let's get this. There they are. Look at them at the game tonight. Robert Carlson. David's
all right.
With us on Fridays a lot during the season. There they are at the game tonight. It's good. This actually makes me happy. I love it seeing the Ice Guys family connecting outside, in the world.
You'd see me behind him, put him in a double headlock.
people that would not have obviously met each other if not for the show.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. I like that's a very cool thing to me. Yeah.
JD's there too. So.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's a huge price, and David was talking to me about that. That it's a huge cost for him to go there.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
With a couple of games, but this is a once in a lifetime thing. You have a chance to win a Stanley Cup, and he's loved the Hurricanes from day one. So yeah, I get it.
Oh, giveaway. Oh, damn.
Oh, he's robbed by Hart. A terrible giveaway, and Jarvis got stopped. Oh.
Oh, my.
Scored.
Yeah.
Jordan
Who scored it, though?
Again, nice. Jordan Stahl.
Oh. There you go.
And he just got a piece of it with the backhand. Just enough to get it past Carter Hart. Cash it. Carolina next goal plus 150. Or plus 160, rather.
I'm pretty sure I had Stahl to get 2+ goals at like plus 800 or something like that.
Look at that. He didn't get all of the pass over to Stahl.
That was terrible.
And he didn't get all of the backhand, but it clipped the top of Carter Hart's glove and just got in. That's one of the great. That's this series in a nutshell. What hasn't it had? Crazy
Look
goal.
at that! Yeah. Oh my!
Yeah, it's going to be boring, guys. It's going to be really boring.
Real boring. Yeah.
Don't watch it.
On this thing. Yeah.
Only real hockey fans will enjoy it. Nah, this shit's crazy.
Wow. Now, a lot of time left, though, and Vegas was pressing, so you got lots of work to do if you're Carolina here.
My neighbor's a Filipino, and he loves hockey. Fucking loves it.
I mean, Jordan Stahl now has taken the series lead, and leading goal scorer now is him, I think.
Yeah.
I did say for that Howden goal that Howden
tied with Howden. Yeah, they had 4, and now Stahl's got in the lead with 5 now.
I did.
And
bet,
again,
I bet Howden the other night when
too many men.
I thought like plus 3,500, and then it went to plus 1,500, and then it went.
Yeah.
Then it went down to plus 250.
Wow.
And again, there's Stahl again, right?
Yeah.
Not necessarily in the play, but there when the play gets to him.
What a series this guy's having. Wow.
Why is the captain?
Yeah. Like, I think that's the surprising part. We know he plays hard. We know he does all the right things, face-offs. He's good defensively, but I don't think we saw this goal-scoring splurge from him.
He hasn't been a goal scorer in a while. Like, we're probably looking at a good couple of years since that was his thing, right? Like, he turned into a true defensive center
player. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Right. Whereas when he first came in, like, same as the other two brothers, the first couple of years in the league, they were hot. They couldn't do nothing but score goals.
Yeah.
But he's come along and he's figured out how to change the way that he plays the game, and he's been able to make himself relevant.
Yep.
Especially for what, 37, 36?
Yes.
It's something like that anyway.
Like the late 30s, 37.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think he's in a contract year too, if I'm not mistaken. I think this is his last year on contract.
I'd have to look at that. I'm not sure.
So
I don't want to hear it from PK Subban. Eichel's hurt. He's obviously hurt. He's just hurt. Shut up.
Jesus, dude, if he's not hurt, he's not playing. Like, come on.
No.
He's hurt. He's shut up, dude.
Yeah, he better be. Like, you know what I mean? You were saying earlier.
I know he's hurt. I played with. I
love P. For the first couple of years, PK was really good on TV. He really was.
Yep.
And I don't know. The last couple of years, he's just, I don't know what's gone on with him, but he just seems to have lost his.
Jordan Stahl, by the way, is 15-1 for the hat trick right now. 15-1 if you want to sprinkle on that.
PK was wearing a kimono last game, and you can't tell me any different.
He's an eclectic dresser. That's all I'll say. Yeah.
Yeah. The eclectic. Okay, we'll go with that.
He's injured. No, Jack Eichel's not injured. Jack Eichel. That's just not Jack Eichel. Jack Eichel can do the assist role all day long.
Well, he hasn't been. You know what? Eichel's actually had a decent series too. He hasn't been scoring much, but he's got. I think I heard today he's got 3 goals and 14 assists or something like that.
He's in the mix.
Like his point production is decent.
Yeah.
Right. And like across the board, Vegas it's not been one outstanding guy. It's been, a good team effort to. Yeah. Yeah. So
I saw a great comment from an Avs person after the Knights swept them. There was a woman. Some woman on Twitter goes, you got they're not stepping up, and she goes, there was 8 other people on that ice that have been scoring points and goals the whole playoffs. Where were they?
Yes.
If you're relying on 2 people, you're not going to win a Stanley Cup.
No, it's not the NBA. You can't have 2 guys, basically scoring all the points. That's just not going to work for you.
Plus 800, the Conn Smythe for Stahl. I mean, the Conn Smythe odds, he's got a chance. If Carolina were to win this cup, he'd have a chance.
I would think so. Yeah. Like I said, he would.
Bet the handoff. Well, he's a captain. Never mind. Damn. Damn it. He's the captain. You can't bet him for handoff.
That's true, yeah.
I think they'd give it to Anderson still. I still think they would.
Oh, yeah.
If you're in Canada and have that bet, I still think they'd hand it to Anderson.
To who?
Frederick Anderson.
Oh, Freddie. Okay. Freddie Beachball.
Oldest player there.
Yeah. I had a future on him. I got a future on Howden, a future on Marner, and a future on Stahl. Those are my Conn Smythe picks.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It could be a candidate to score into the empty net. If it get, remember, it's still got to be 4-3 in the last couple minutes. We still got a little bit of ways to go before we get there.
Like Colorado is playing some sloppy defense right now.
Yeah. Wow.
Taylor, he's been quiet.
Series, yeah.
I actually thought Taylor was going to have a good Stanley Cup final, but he hasn't been bad, but he hasn't been outstanding.
Let's see. Marner just hit that with that shot. They'll probably not give it to him.
Oh, what a stop by Bussy. Oh, huge save. Huge stop. Oh, yeah. Man.
I think we're caught up now, and we're neck and neck on times now. You say Avs? They've got some goaltending issues to deal with. It's going to be an interesting offseason.
Yep. Yeah, it's a Stone, Marner, Eichel loading up with the top line from Torts right now. Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Not surprised. He's done this before. He's done this in the past with other teams too. He just goes crazy loading up his top line and giving them a lot of shifts when they're down in the third period, especially in the playoffs.
Where are you?
I think I'm going to do that. I haven't grabbed it yet, so I'm going to grab
37-year-old Jordan Stahl. Yep. We nailed it with the age. He is 37, and wow, playing great.
Ian, hypothetically, you think there's any chance that the Panthers would take Dylan Larkin and trade out centers? Because Florida spent a lot of money last year.
Yeah. The problem is their center ice position is pretty
solid.
Yeah, it's solid. They don't really. It's not a huge need like it would be for Minnesota or some other teams. Yep.
Oh.
But Florida's on Larkin's list, so
that's what I was saying.
Yeah. I can't believe he's only got 3 teams on the list. That's wow. Talk about putting the fucking handcuffs on your general manager.
These 3.
All right, 6 minutes left, third period. Another outstanding game in this series. We've had 4 great games. 4 games, 4 great games.
And then I heard you talking like, oh, okay.
Man, if we can get an OT here.
Yeah. Yeah.
The 3 OTs hit and 6 games.
I just got plus 310 for overtime.
There you go. Yep. Hey, if you think there's going to be overtime, it's a heck of a price there.
Yeah, right. You know what I mean? As long as you're getting plus 300, I'm okay with that.
What kind of a big fan are you? One that likes money. One that likes money.
I just like as much hockey as I can get my hands on. Seems how we're almost done for the season. Give me overtime. All the rest of the game's going.
Oh, and for everybody in the free for all here, that UFL best bet. Oh my God, that field goal, Ian. Oh my God.
UFL.
Yeah.
That was great. Great result with that. Yep.
Yeah. The over.
Yep.
I don't see that on my Bet365 out here.
How did I did a one shot on goal parlay with a bunch of guys. I'm like, God, they've at least got to get one shot. And I think it cashed. Let me see.
Nice.
And all we needed was one shot from each of them. It was, hold on, where the hell is it? Oh, here we go. It was Martinook, Stahl, Howden, Carlson. Oh, yeah. Easily.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did Howden, Howden has two?
Howden has one. That's just a one shot.
I thought you meant like in the third period. I was like, don't tease me.
And then I have one at a plus price for Stahl, Martinook, Hurdle, Barbashev, Carlson, Howden. What about Barbashev?
Oh,
he's got one. I think that one might have hit too. Martinook, Stahl, Hurdle's definitely got a shot.
Wow, heat vapor lock when you're drinking beer. Oh, that one hurt. Oh, holy fuck.
Yep. I think we're in good shape with that one too. Yep. Yep, we cashed that one too, plus 155. Excellent. That's what I'm going to start doing, because especially with the 1.5 shots on goal, guys, just put them in a parlay with guys you feel confident that you're going to get at least one shot, and there you go. Yep. All right, 5 minutes and change left, third period. A reminder, too, because obviously we're winding down. Well, we think we might be winding down. If Vegas ties this game, we won't be winding down. Buckle up, get ready for overtime, obviously, if that were to happen. But either way, I do want to remind everybody this is our last free-for-all betcast of the season. We thank all of you for joining us throughout the season with the free betcasts. Of course, we have had one a month throughout the season. We do have one more betcast overall on the season. That will be Thursday night, Patreon exclusive for Game 5 of this series. That'll be the very last betcast of any kind. Thursday night, Game 5. All right, Carolina playing in the offensive zone. That's a good way to defend a 1-goal lead with under 5 minutes left.
You know what the score like? I can't blame Anderson for being bad.
Icing Vegas. Yep. We did call it. Yep.
No, it's all good.
Yeah, Kevin, nothing's happened as far as I see. It's it's just an icing on Vegas. You know what it is? A lot of books will lock up live betting at this time of the third in the last 5 minutes. Yep.
Yeah, usually about that 365 shuts down.
Yep.
Good crowd in Carolina.
Yes. All right, last TV timeout here. So, actually, I wouldn't mind this game ending 4-3 because I've still got. Remember, I got Carolina in under 7.5. Alex does too, right? So we definitely wouldn't want Vegas to tie it. We definitely wouldn't want Carolina to get an empty net goal because that puts it at 8 goals. So,
Guys, You guys are playing with fire.
We are.
I was going to say, you're going to be on pins and needles here, I think, for the next 4 minutes.
Right. No, we're in good shape. Look, we got +2.5 both teams, and the over 4.5, and
Yeah.
Yes.
both teams to score 2 goals. That's in great shape, obviously. But we're trying to hit it. We're trying to win as many bets as possible here on this.
Yeah.
So it would be nice if we maybe get a scoreless last 4 minutes here. But again, we'll see. Yeah, Alex has got some. Yeah, that's the thing. Alex has had this ongoing here with the foot, the swelling, you name it. So he hasn't been able to come on the camera tonight, come on the screen, but he's in the chat.
Well,
Again,
thank you, Alex, for that best bet the other night. Dallas. Or not Dallas, Chicago.
Yep. All right, here we go. Face off at center ice. 4:16 left. Just a tremendous series. Every game has been just thrilling, compelling, somewhat crazy.
Yeah, there hasn't been a snooze fest. There hasn't been a boring game, right? It's been worth the watch, and that's the best part about it.
Or terribly one-sided.
That's got to change. But
I don't know.
Yeah. All right, 4 minutes left. Vegas in the Carolina zone.
That's an icing. Oh,
Perfect draw weight. So no icing there for Kakalaki.
that's going to be an icing, though. Nope. Look at that. Died. Beautiful.
There's Aho.
You know, what's crazy about the draft coming up is there's no really goaltenders like that could make top draft.
They were saying there's
a pretty good draft, but it's not necessarily at the top end for goalies. Yeah.
No,
there's apparently there's a Russian kid that's they expect to go top 15, but I can't remember his name. Apparently he's really good.
Yeah, he's the one. He's the top goalie prospect. Yeah.
Yeah, they compared him to Vasilevsky.
Yeah, which is also it's a pretty good comparison.
Yeah, you better live up to that. That's crazy.
Oh, good save, Bussy. Very good save there. 2:45 to go.
And apparently there's a set of twins that want to go to the same team.
Yeah, the Rusk twins, yeah. They've made it be known they'd like to play together, which, yeah, I get that, but
business is business, boys.
This is it, right?
Money is the boss.
Yep.
Although there's been a little bit of a push on here in Calgary because of all of Calgary's draft picks. There's been kind of a little bit of a push to trade up and try and get 6. They've got 6, so there's been a kind of a push to try and let's get 7 and get the Rusk twins in here, and that'll make a big difference in the rebuild. Which I don't know enough about them to say yes or no, but
they got that big giraffe shit talking forward. What's his name? Klepka.
Klapka.
Oh my God. Brandon Bussy's mom looks like Linda Cohn. Unbelievable resemblance. Oh my God. Like she looks exactly like Linda Cohn from ESPN. That's insane. The resemblance. I don't know if ESPN or ABC is showing. Sportsnet was the one that showed Brandon Bussy's parents just now. Brandon Bussy's mother was shown. She looks like Linda Cohn from ESPN. It's like a dead fucking ringer for her.
The father looks like he took a frying pan to the face. Jesus, that was flat.
We got an internet situation here.
Yep. Extra attacker for Vegas. 1:58 to go.
I'll take that Jordan Stahl goal.
And they're using their timeout now to get things set up. Make sure they get rest for oh my gosh. That was a crazy resemblance.
This is wild.
And Linda Cohn's always been one of the most outspoken people for hockey, of course, on ESPN.
What I was happy to see during these finals for Vegas is they still have Carnell Johnson doing the anthem.
Golden pipes, yeah, golden pipes, yeah, as they call them, yeah.
He's a good luck charm.
Yep.
And he always has that awesome.
Good save.
That awesome.
Yep.
What do they call it on the? Oh man, I forget what they call it. You wear it in the wintertime. Oh,
scarf, right?
Scarf.
Yeah. No, scarf is what he's taught. No, it's a scarf.
Beanie.
You're just standing there.
Oh, right off the face-off, Eichel. He missed the net. Oh my God, what a chance that was! Holy shit! Right out in front. Oh my goodness,
Jesus!
Gracious. What a chance!
All right,
goodness.
There we go.
Right off the face-off.
Get it out.
Chatfield trying to get it out. He does. No
icing.
Eichel was so close. Damn it.
1:26 left.
That shouldn't be an icing. There's no way. That's horseshit.
Oh, he just
That's horseshit.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh, he missed it. Son of a bitch.
How the hell did he miss that?
You know what's funny? Ehlers might have blocked part of that Eichel shot, and that maybe sent it up and over the net.
Looks like he might have got a piece of it.
Yeah, it might not have been a clean miss.
Hi, Nala. Oh, Nala scratch belly.
Right,
delay again
after the face-off. Yep.
That delay game the other night, sending that thing to the moon. I was so mad. Oh, sorry, Alex and Ian.
Empty net.
Yeah.
And look who it went past.
Nikolai Ehlers, 5-3 into the empty net. A little cue shot, like a little pool shot.
Yeah, nice little bounce. Nice little bank shot.
Played off the boards, as Doc Emmerich would say. Yeah.
There you go. We got ourselves a series.
No Carolina and under. Now we just need it to be. We better not be another empty net goal because that'll bust the +2.5.
No, they got Hart's back in net.
There you go. Okay, good. There it is. Brandon Bussey's mom, aka Linda Cohn.
That must be on TSN because it's not here. Yeah. They're not showing it here.
We're gonna have to get her picture.
Oh, never mind. It's still an empty net.
Oh shit, empty net. Oh my goodness.
Oh, please don't get an empty netter here. No.
Jesus, that was almost a Vesatoskala volleyball shot.
I know. If we're
hit him. That's the 7th of the playoffs. He's been pretty quiet, but he's had some impactful goals.
Yeah. Icing Vegas, 14 seconds. They probably got to put the goalie back in. Yep.
Yeah, I don't. Wow, that's a bad play.
Yeah.
That's such a bad play by Vegas.
Now I'm sweating the +2.5 play.
Actually, I think the 2.5 safe now because you got 14 seconds left. You got the goalie in the net. Even if Vegas wins,
you never know.
Wins the face-off. I don't see.
Not easy, but what a gutsy win for this Hurricanes team, and they're now 14-0 off a loss since January.
Yeah, right.
It's like become automatic for them. Sign of a really good team.
All right, we got that one, and we got 6 games. Okay.
Well, as always, it's been a good series.
Final.
Yeah, been a good season, everybody. Ian, as always, you and Alex, I thank you for all your work again this season.
Absolutely. Yep.
Benji, it's nice to meet a new guy that loves hockey.
Everybody else is on right now.
Yeah, I got a shirt on. Yeah, the air conditioning's on, so now it's cold again. I got fucking hard nipples.
We apologize, everybody. We got people with no fucking shirts on, people with no fucking pants on. I apologize. I didn't see the pants part. That was, geez. But apparently,
so everybody have a good summer. Yep. Enjoy the rest of the series because this is going 7. Be good, everybody. We'll see you all in the fall. My best to everyone, and you and yours. Cheers. And we'll see you all next September.
Good stuff, Bruce. We appreciate it. Stay safe. Be well, the whole family. We wish you well over the summer. And like I said, we'll see you back here in October, 100%.
Sounds good. Cheers, boys and girls.
All right, Goose. Good to see you. Benji, let's wrap this thing up. Great betcast. Profitable best bet cashes with Carolina money line. Alex, I know, had some of that. As well. So good to hit the money line with Carolina. We hit the SGPs. Ton of the goal props hit as well, which was great to see. So really,
that's nice.
Night.
Yeah,
definitely profitable. Definitely profitable. Really
I think
overall.
I think I came up 20 units on tonight.
Yeah, no doubt. Good stuff. Absolutely, Goose. Great stuff. Benji, final thoughts before we sign off.
VGK will be back. Don't count them out. It's just a crazy game.
I'll probably bet VGK in Game 5 in Carolina because it's been one of those series. You bet the loser of the previous game. You make
yeah. It's just been nuts, and anything over 4.5, or just add 2 goals each to anything, and Chatfield 1 block, and I think he'll just be good in this series. He really will.
Yeah, good stuff, Benji.
I don't think we get a big under game.
I'm waiting for an under game, and I'm done waiting. That's what I said. I'm just going to keep betting over 5.5 until we're proven wrong. It's 4-0.
Yeah, exactly.
Back to the SGPs again. Plus 2.5 both sides, over 4.5. Plus 2.5 both sides, both teams to score 2 goals.
Yeah,
and I'll also say that anyone that's watching this free betcast, join the Patreon because Ian puts out seriously good picks in the Patreon on days there's not hockey.
Thank you for saying that. I appreciate. Yeah, we try to
really do.
Exactly. I'm not posting picks to lose. I can tell you that.
No,
it's worth the admission.
Appreciate it. Yep, and we will have that all summer on the Patreon page. We will have picks every day, a card every day, in all the other sports. And even though NHL is going to be in off-season mode, we'll still have baseball, CFL. Boxing, UFC will be going on. World Cup Soccer is going to be part of the daily betting card on the Patreon page. So that's coming up throughout the summer if you decide to keep your subscriptions and memberships going on Patreon during the off-season. Speaking of Patreon, we are back Thursday, our very last betcast of the season. Patreon exclusive, Game 5, Thursday night, 8:15 p.m. Eastern. We'll see you then. Benji, thanks. Goose, thanks. Everyone that joined us earlier,
thanks,
John
guys.
and others. Thanks for tuning
Everybody
in.
In the chat.
Cameron. Yep. Everyone in the chat, thank you so much for joining us and spending your night on the Betcast with us. I'm Ian Cameron. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday night. Carolina wins. Rock you like a hurricane. There we go. 2-2 series. We hit the best bet. It's down to about my 6-7 game series box cashes now too.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go.
So 6 series to go 7. Vegas, Carolina, both to win 4-2, 4-3. We're going to make profit from that too.
There you go.
Getting better. Keeps on getting better. Good stuff, guys. Hit the like button on the way out. I'm Ian Cameron. Enjoy the rest of the night, and we will be back next on Thursday, 2 p.m. Eastern, to preview Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Final right here on the Ice Guys.